Okay. The Outer Worlds is a spacefaring first-person action role-playing game. The game was developed by Obsidian Entertainment, the same guys who famously developed Fallout New Vegas in such a short amount of time, which turned out to be one of the best Fallouts of the series. The game is a spacefaring odyssey that takes place in the Halcyon Galaxy, which is a colony which is developed by humanity hundreds of years from current time. The following video contains spoilers. I recommend you play The Outer Worlds as it's a fantastic game, worthwhile of at least one playthrough. So please proceed at your own caution. In 2355, the Hope is discovered drifting on the outskirts of the Halcyon system by mad scientist Phineas Wells, who manages to safely revive one of the passengers, the Stranger, also known as You. The Stranger commandeers Hawthorne's ship, the Unreliable, which is piloted by the artificial intelligence named Ada. During my playthrough, I ended up siding with Wells as I kind of just cared about the outcome or what was going to happen to the remaining denizens of the Hope. The Stranger is offered leadership of the Halcyon colonies and able to shape humanity's future however they see fit. With Halcyon free of Earth's influence, the colony is free to shape its own destiny, or under the freedom brought by the loss of the board's influence. The Stranger and their crew go their separate ways as the individual fates are explained in the end scene cut sequence, similar to Fallout New Vegas. And the story of the Unreliable and its crew slips into legend.
Countless stories for years to come.
And then the game ends. The player can create their own character and unlock a ship, which acts as the game's central hub, which over time becomes your home as you go through the game, picking up companions and mementos from your adventures and exploits. Each companion has its own individual skills and special attacks. The player can bring up to 2 companions alongside with them while the rest stay on the ship. The companions quickly became the highlight of the game for me, as you develop a parental role perspective trying to guide their lives as they learn to trust you more, and everybody grows closer together as a well-oiled fighting crew under the Unreliable banner. I specifically grew attached to the first companion you pick up in the story, Parvati.
So, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna head to my cabin and happy scream into my pillow for like an hour.
The bashful small-town engineer not only gave me a massive hacking skill buff, she also gave the game much-needed wholesome relief and a charming, innocent perspective.
Captain. Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
Many a time I would be running for my life from a pack of marauders or have just landed on a fresh new planet, and she would be right there with a silver lining attitude to brighten up the dire situation.
Oh, Captain, it's beautiful up here. Could we get more jobs like this one?
Her companion-specific quest was also the best in my opinion. It made me actually enjoy doing menial tasks for the end goal of setting her up on a date with the girl she had a crush on. June Lee Tennyson of The Groundbreaker. She's portrayed by Ashley Birch. No way, man. She just everything. As the player progresses, they gain experience points, which the player and their companions can use to level up and unlock new skills. The player can develop their technical skills, which are further divided into 3 categories. During my playthrough of the game, I invested in dialogue options such as persuasion and engineering. Because of this, I was able to avoid fights and find a safer diplomatic solution to dangerous encounters that would have otherwise seen my body vaporized and a hail of plasma fire.
Roger that. Just as a precaution, I'm sure you won't mind if we turn on the station security systems.
My character was also slow and very squishy, but was a silver-tongued devil with quick hands and a huge brain, resulting in not being great in a firefight but being a master at outwitting people with my technological know-how. From my experience of Bethesda games and RPG games like this, unlocking and having the ability to see cool, different dialogue options was always much more interesting to me. The Outer Worlds is a fantastic game. I just finished it recently and I'm now at the moment going through the DLC because I cannot get enough of this game. Initially when I started playing this game, it was because I played Fallout 3 recently again and was like I wanted a new, fresh RPG in the same kind of universe, and this is perfect. On this most recent go of the game, I finished it and couldn't get enough of it and wanted to play the DLC immediately after it, and I'm still enjoying it. So yeah, that's my take some little interesting bits on my playthrough of The Outer Worlds. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching.